These are the last Black Widow pencils that I am trying in this color pencil series. And I have the Skin Collection. These are wax colored pencils. I have a set of 12 in the light tones as well as the dark tones. Let's get into it. These sets come packaged in tin, and the pencils usually come shrink wrapped, just so you know. There is a message on the inside of the top lid of the tin, and here is what Black Widow says. Congratulations on your purchase of the Black Widow Skin Pencil Sets, comprising of 2 sets with 12 pencils each. A full range of colors perfect for multicultural portraits. These sets are split into 2 to offer you the lighter tones and the darker tones, which ultimately gives you 24 bold and vivid skin tones. The pencils feature creamy cores that are the artist's choice for blending, shading, and layering. The assortment of colors in the set represent the main colors of human skin from all over the world and can be blended to achieve any desired skin tone. Pencils are hexagonal with a 4mm core, which offers a stronger wax core that requires less frequent sharpening and can be sharpened with traditional sharpeners or blades. It also says that the pencils are certified AP non-toxic and conforms with ASTM D-4236. On the back of the case, or on the bottom of the tin case, it says Skin. I like the font here. And it also says tested and approved to be safe. All Black Widow pencils are non-toxic. These pencils are water soluble and are not intended to be used as watercolors. And you can learn more about these pencils from blackwidowpencils.com. Here is a color out of this set, and this is the dark tone set. This is the color Washed Purple. It has Skin SD. D stands for dark tones, 008, and it is washed purple. Hexagonal. I like the way these are packaged in this tin because there is a space for you to put your finger in to get these out. That's not the case with the other color pencil sets that they have. Let's take a look at the skin set swatches. Here are the swatches. This is how they look. At the top here, I have the light tones and I have the dark tones at the bottom. When I was swatching these pencils, I realized that the formula is much different than the regular Black Widow pencils. They are extremely soft. They lay down very easy. They're smooth like silk going on the paper. And as you can see, you don't really see too much white space peeking through the page. And I didn't even use a lot of pressure to put down the color. And you can see that these swatches are smooth. I hope you can detect that. Here are the colors in the light tones skin pencil set. No, you can't see that, but I can see it a little bit here. Brown Fog, Murk, Eggshell, Rust, Saffron, Blush, Fairly Floss, Pretty Pink, Sherbet, Carrot, and Sunburst. Getting a little bit close, you can see that if you have a good eye, you can see that the texture of the swatches are much different than the texture of these swatches. Okay? I'm sure you can detect that. These are smooth, soft, as people would say creamy, but I don't really define it as creamy. The texture of the pencil going on the paper, or the feeling of the pencil on the paper, felt like silk. Smooth like suede. Just smooth. Let's take a look at the dark skin tones skin pencil set. Here are the colors: suede, light mocha, olive gold, leather, olive brown, gray thorn, washed purple, negra, cinnamon, mud, chacatone. I like that name. And midnight. Again, you can probably see that these pencils are very smooth, much different than these here. This looks like it has a little bit of texture to it, okay? These do not. They were very, very smooth going on the paper. I am ready to put these pencils to the test. I am coloring an illustration from this coloring book here. This is a coloring book that I ordered from Amazon, and the name of the coloring book is Exhale, a self-care coloring book by Latoya Nicole. I selected an illustration from this book. I copied it on better quality paper. I colored this illustration prior to filming this video because I will be focusing on the skin. I will color the person receiving the massage with the dark tones pencil set, and I will color the masseuse's arms and hands using the light skin tones. I am a newbie. I'll be going by what I know. Okay, let's get into it. First, I am coloring the arms and the hands of the masseuse with the light tones. My way of thinking is to put down the lighter color first, like what undertone do I want the skin to have, and that is what I will be focusing on. I am all done with testing out the skin tone sets, and this is how my illustration turned out. Now, do know I am no expert, okay? I did the best I could with what I know how to do. With my frame of thinking, I went in with some pink because I wanted pink as an undertone for the light skin tone. And for the dark tone, I wanted a gold undertone. And I don't know if it turned out good or not, but I did the best I could. This is how it looks. I do know with these pencils that they do hold a point very well. So you can layer and layer and blend and do all that good stuff and shade that you want to do without worrying about having to keep sharpening the pencil. I noticed that the only time that the pencil got down low is when I started coloring heavy. And that was usually my last step, is to color heavy and then go in with my burnishing pencil to smooth it all out. That's the only way I knew how to get the skin smooth. But this is it. And I think it looks okay for my first attempt with coloring skin using colored pencils. This skin tone, the dark skin tone, appears to be lighter in my viewfinder in my camera, but when I look down on paper, it is actually darker. So it could be that I have this light bumped up a little bit high, but do know that it is darker than what it appears. Not that much darker, but it is darker. I am glad that I bought the skin set to try out, and in the future, I will be practicing coloring skin to make it look realistic. If you made it here, thank you so much for watching. In my next video, I will share with you my polychromos. Until next time, keep coloring, and I will see you in the next video.